It's a tale as old as time. Man wins an auction for 481 pounds of VHS tapes. This is his story.
Video game weekend, 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 video game weekend.
Hey, Mark, welcome in. I'd just like to take a moment to say thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it that you're sitting down with us to tell us about your journey here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad to be here.
So what say we get right into it? Let's get our hazmat suits on and just dive right into this bin full of VHS.
Let's glove up, baby. Let's glove up.
Okay, quick welcome to any returning listeners. We're going a little different tonight.
It's a VHS special.
VHS special coming at you. Today's date that we're recording this on is March 11th, 2026.
Yes, March 11th. A day of days.
Quick, very brief overview for those that didn't know already. Mark won in auction pallets worth of VHS tapes. How many poundage?
481 pounds of VHS.
481 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm guessing that's about 800 to 1,000 movies, somewhere in between there.
Do you have the number now?
I do not.
Oh, man. Okay.
I do not have the number. It is, so I estimated that, and I thought I could fit it in 12 boxes. That would have been about how many I thought, and it's in 11 boxes. So it's somewhere in between probably around 800 to 900 movies. Cassette tapes.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So
video cassette tapes, everyone. Video cassette tapes.
So we are going to take this podcast we're going to just have Mark basically document this entire journey from start to finish.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a good time.
Oh yeah, baby. It was a journey for sure.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Not only the actual picking up of the VHS tapes, but the initial finding out that it was there and the lead up and all of that. So,
okay.
Let's do it.
So I want to start back a bit. I want you to tell us about this hobby of yours. When did you first get into collecting VHS, and how did that come about?
Yeah. So I officially started last year. I want to say 6 months ago. I'm not positive though. I was trying to find the first VCR that I bought off of Goodwill, but I could not find it. Their data didn't go back that far. So I want to say 6 months ago. So like last summer of 2025.
Summer 2025.
Yeah. But it kind of started, the VHS thing started in summer of 2025, but I had also been into audio cassettes before that and trying to get cassette players and fix cassette players. And I think it all kind of started there, really. I think that was the birth of this.
The music cassettes springboarded you into the video cassettes.
It's a natural springboard.
The music is it's a smaller tape. It's just a taste. It's a nibble.
Mm-hmm.
You found out you liked it and you wanted more. You wanted to get bigger.
I found out I liked audio cassettes and I started getting them, and I found out that audio cassette players were not in very good shape. So I had to learn how to fix them, and I fixed a couple, didn't fix a couple other ones. and just learning how to fix those was really fun for me, or really interesting at least. It's like a new hobby, you know, that I'd never really done before. And yeah, that led into collecting VHS tapes and getting my first VCR and learning how to clean it and collecting tapes and then getting more VCRs. I don't think I'm quite as bad on VCRs as I was on cassette players, but it's who's to say.
Yeah. There's still time.
There's still time.
There's time. Okay. What was your primary... How have you been getting these tapes? How have you been buying them? What was your primary method of collecting?
Okay. Yeah. So Goodwill has been I've gotten most of them from Goodwill. There's also a couple stores near me, like record stores and music shops that have VHS, and they have a lot of good ones actually. But Goodwill was kind of where I could get like a lot of them at once.
In bundle form, or you just going there picking out individuals and...
So it's online.
You're doing it mostly online with Goodwill.
Goodwill online, yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of them I could get like 20 of them for $10 or something.
Gotcha.
So I started there. I would get multiples quite a bit just from there's a lot of certain movies that are around. So I'd get those ones multiple. But if I wanted to buy them by the ones, I would go to the shops around me, and they'd be a little more expensive. And then if I really wanted a specific one, I would go to eBay, and that's probably the most expensive out of all of them.
What does one tape run you? Well, give us some prices on individual tapes.
Yeah, so individual tapes buying by the ones are usually, I like to stick around $1 to $5. Around me, it's more $5, and then there's usually bargain bins. If I get them at a Goodwill location, they're $1.
Okay.
And then the more expensive ones that are like horror movies or rarer movies get 10 to 20 each, which I've gotten a couple $10 tapes. I don't think I've gotten a $20 tape yet. That's a little too much for me.
That's a bit on the pricier side.
Yeah,
but
that's too much.
Do you think VHS is having a resurgence, seeing these at like record stores now, or is it more just a nostalgia kind of thing?
Well, I think nostalgia breeds resurgences for sure.
Sure.
We are kind of the generation now that is settled down and has money, and it kind of, we're like having our midlife crises and looking back, I think a little bit, some of us anyways, and I think that makes it like we grow up with it, so I think they are having a little bit of resurgence because of nostalgia.
Gotcha.
I have heard that the younger generations do like analog videos and are buying more DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS and stuff like that. But I think that's mainly DVDs and Blu-rays that they're going after.
Cool. Didn't have this question. Do you think they'll ever actually put movies on VHS again?
They do special one-offs sometimes. I've seen a couple of those. They're too expensive for me.
So is that more like a collector's item?
Exactly. Yeah. There's collector's items by specific licensed companies that can do it. There's also unlicensed companies that do like custom box art.
Oh yeah. You bought a new tape. You showed it. Yeah.
Yep.
The Star Wars one, right?
Yeah. I got about maybe 10 of those. But again, those are expensive. Those are the $20 ones that I got up to. I think maybe I did buy like one or two $20 tapes from there. But that's like a piece of art.
Yeah, that was cool. It was just cool.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm thinking like older Three Ninjas VHS, thinking that's running like $20 is crazy to me. But
no, but like Nightmare on Elm Street, that's probably expensive, or Hellraiser, or like the older horror movies that are still they're just ones that have been in circulation forever. Yeah.
All right. Let's start talking about this actual palette now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nostalgia.
So you're getting your VHS from the Goodwill auction site, some of your individual ones.
Yep, shopgoodwill.com. I hesitate to say that because I want them all.
Yep.
But that's where I get them from.
So what were you searching when you came across this palette? Were you just searching typical like you do? Did you have to browse a little deeper?
When I search, I got a couple searches that I do just to keep tabs on things. You know?
Can I guess?
Yes.
Your first search each day is palette full of VHS.
Exactly. I search VHS, and there's a quantity filter, and it's like one movie, lot of movie, and then there's a palette. A palette function.
You're going to want to make sure that one's checkmarked.
You're going to want to click that one. Tapes by weight is also another one that you could choose if you want.
Quantity. You flip that to weight.
To weight, not by the each. Yep. But yeah, I search literally VHS tapes. That usually gets me most of them. And there's usually about 6 to 8 pages that I scroll through.
Okay.
But I'll just scroll through the whole thing. And then I also search for like VCRs or like CRT TVs, but I don't really want another small CRT TV, and the big ones you have to pick up, so I don't really have a good option for that.
All right, so you're searching your VHS.
Mm-hmm.
You see the poundage. You see the bulk poundage VHS.
So let me preface first that I have never seen a pallet of VHS on there in like 6 months that I've been shopping on that site. There's never been that big of a lot. I think there's been like 30, maybe 40, but a pallet in poundage, never, ever, ever.
All right, so you see it.
Mm-hmm.
I want your first reaction when you saw poundage.
Yeah.
And then did you actually have any real legitimate thoughts that you were going to place a bid on
it? So I'm pretty sure when I saw it, I stopped and I was like, wait a minute. And then I think I might have started laughing. I think that might have been my first reaction.
Laugh or
no, like
excited laugh.
No. It wasn't excitement at all right away. It was like oh my God, this is crazy.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think I said this is ridiculous or like this is crazy. And then I looked at the price and it was only $50. And I was like, oh my God, that is so many movies.
Oh my God.
I've literally paid $50 for like 20 movies, maybe. And I did some quick math, I quick looked up how much does a VHS tape weigh.
Does he weigh?
Like, how much you weigh, dog? And I looked it up and I'm like, holy shit, this is like 1,000 movies for $50. That's fucking nothing. And then, yeah, that's what I first thought. I first thought it was a joke.
Did you, so once you figured out how many tapes, did you at that point start to ponder getting it, or was it still just like, this is ridiculous, but I'm gonna talk about it because it's ridiculous. I'm gonna tell people.
I did not. Yeah, I had no inkling or no. I wasn't gonna bid on it at that point. I wasn't even thinking of bidding on it. I thought it was just funny as hell, and I wanted to talk to people about it. But I kept thinking about it. It was on my mind from the minute I saw that fucking thing. It was on my mind.
I think I think there's a picture of you laying in bed. It posted in our Discord. There's a picture of you laying in bed, just looking at a picture of those tapes. Just you couldn't get it out of your head.
Yeah. I think Frog sent that out, right?
That's correct,
that was
sir.
me. That was a legit picture of me.
That's legit, Mark.
Every night, there was like a frame, but it was actually my phone looking at it every night. Like I was looking at it too. So I guess, do you have? I might be getting ahead of myself here.
Go where you want to go.
Okay, so first, yeah, let's go here actually. So the first night, I thought it was ridiculous. I didn't have any inkling to buy it, but I was thinking about it, and I wanted to tell people about it because I thought it was crazy, and I thought it was funny. Like if I had bought it, like. I have an addictive personality, so me buying 500 pounds of VHS sounds like something I would do, and I think that's funny to tell people.
And you are correct that it is.
Yep. And I tried it out on some people, and they thought it was ridiculous, and they had a bunch of follow-up questions, and and I laughed with them, and it was a good time.
So that's where I'd like to bring in some of the video game weekend community. Mm-hmm. I'd like to, myself included here, I think we as a community contributed into you in the end making this purchase.
Absolutely. I would say absolutely. In the end, it's my decision, of course.
Of course.
But everyone, literally everyone, either had questions or said, yes, do it.
Yeah, there were no no's. Nobody was saying, Mark, don't do it.
I don't think anyone said, don't do it. I don't think anyone flat out said, don't do it.
Yeah, and it's not even like, part of it is, do it because it's so ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But like we wanted to see what tapes are in there, what's at the bottom of the bin, how you're gonna what does it look like when it's all loaded up.
Yep,
we wanted to know it all.
So the FOMO was definitely part of it. Like missing out on some fucking gems at the bottom of that.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, oh man, like $50 for. Like I said, I paid $50 for 20 tapes before. I am likely to hit at least 20 tapes that I like in that fucking palette.
Yeah. I mean, there were the pictures on the auction site. To clarify, this was sight unseen. There were pictures of just what's on the top of the bin.
Couple different views. They flipped a couple movies around and like shuffled a little bit on the top, but
yeah, and there were some good ones on top. There were some Disney's too. Like, for what I know, you paid for VHS in the past. In my head, I would have thought that's already a good deal, just knowing what you're getting on top, assuming they work.
Yeah. And honestly, out of all of the tapes that I've gotten from Goodwill, all of them work. Some of them are like have broken pieces of plastic, and some of them are not as good as others, but they all work. And it's VHS. It never was that good looking to begin with,
right?
Like the actual movie quality, and I don't really care about that.
I don't even care.
Like I care more about the movie, and the movie plays, so I'm cool with it.
All right. So you decided you're gonna place a bid.
Hold on before that.
Okay, back it up. Beep, beep,
so
beep.
let's back that truck up, because I want to say real quick. So it started off as a joke. I started talking to people about it, and everyone was like doing what I was saying and being supportive and be like, yeah, do it. Get a picture of your car with it.
Yeah.
But then I started looking at rental cars. Like now I'm kind of turning like, oh, maybe I could do this.
Let's clarify to the audience. How far? 60 miles about from where you live?
Yeah.
So
About
it's
60 miles.
60 miles from where Mark had to pick it up. 60 miles from where he lives, and he does not have a vehicle currently, right?
Correct. So I would have to rent a car for one day just to pick it up. So I started looking at rental cars. Like, I hadn't told anyone yet that I was looking, but I started looking, and I'm like, oh, maybe I could do this. And how much is this rental car? Like, how cheap can I get a rental car? How much will that add to the price? And I'm like, oh man, you know what? It's not bad.
Not bad.
It could be. So I started looking at it. I started looking at rental cars and box trucks and vans and sedans. And I think that I started to look at a cheap rental, and then I started talking to you guys about like, oh man, can I slam this sedan full of VHS just wall to wall?
Do you think it would have fit in a sedan?
I think if I just dumped them in a sedan, it probably would have.
Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Not stacked neatly, just hucked into the back seat, hucked into the front seat.
Yeah.
Trunk loaded up.
Yeah. It would have been very funny. I was thinking about it later, like after the fact too. I could have like cracked the window and just started shooting them through the window so I could really get it full.
Yeah.
But I don't have a car. I don't have insurance. I didn't want to take a chance of getting pulled over on the highway. Car full of VHS tapes. So I decided against that. And I kind of thought that I might not be able to fit it. Like I kept going back and forth.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't able to fit it, I didn't want to get rid of any of them in case I hit the mother load.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Back on track? Or back...
Yeah. So once I started seeing that the car rental was doable, the time frame was doable, and that I could get them back safely, it started to become real. And I was like, ooh, I could do this.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you crunched some numbers.
Mm-hmm.
You decided you're going to place a bid. You
Yeah.
said earlier the starting bid was at $50.
$50, $49.99.
How exciting was placing that first bid?
Yeah. So I decided before I bid that I was going to bid, and just checking it multiple times every day until I decided to do a bid, and just getting real excited about that. Real excited. Like not seeing I was like checking, oh, maybe someone's going to bid on it. Like how high will I go for this? How bad do I want this?
Yeah.
And I got to a day before, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to fucking bid. I'm just going to set a feeler out there.
A day before the auction end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was the day before, right?
I don't remember exactly. Probably.
I don't remember too.
Close.
I think it was the day before. It was either the day of or day before, but I did it in the morning and it ended at night.
Okay.
So I put like, it was $49.99. I think I put like 55 or something, or 60, just to feel it out, to see if anyone did it, because it was up for like 6 or 7 days, I think. And usually if someone is interested in it, there will be at least one bid.
Uh-huh.
But there was none this entire time. So I was like, ooh, fuck.
There's a possibility.
So once I placed that bid, I was locked in. Like, I knew that I may get this, and I am locked in.
And you did have a max bid, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to go up to...
You had a number that you would have went up to, and like a number you're like, all right, too much, we're out.
I had a plan. I was going to bid $75, and then if someone outbid that, I would go up to 100, and then at 100, that's when I was going to call it.
Okay, so if you're like me, you have a number that you're done at, right? So 100 was your number, and someone bids 101. If you're like me, you're gonna throw 105 down now because it's only
Yeah.
$5 more than what you initially said.
Yeah.
Would you have? Would you have gone up a little bit more?
I may have. I have in the past.
Yeah.
I've definitely
It's right there, man. You're at the end. You got to feel it out just to see.
I've definitely looked at a lot of tapes and it'll say like I'll be like $20 and I'll bid it and somebody will outbid it in like the last minute. I'm like, oh fuck, $40.
Fuck you, guy.
And then it just blasts up.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I gotta stop here. But yeah, most of the time I bid in like the last 30 seconds.
All right, so let's go to day of auction end. I was excited. Mark was
Yeah?
keeping us in the loop that he placed the bid. I was laying in bed with my son, putting him to bed. I had the
man.
auction up. I was refreshing.
Whoa.
I was excited to see how this thing was going to end.
Oh my
And
God.
I didn't have, I'm just watching. I want you to win it because I want to see this go down.
I love it.
What was happening on your side as the auction came to a close?
So I was definitely checking it. I think I had to work that day. So I was definitely checking it when I could. 5 hours away, 3 hours away, 2 hours away, 1 hour away. I set alarms for it.
Numerous?
Well, I set one for like 5 minutes before, but I can't really do anything at 5 minutes anyways. And then I'll set another one for like a minute and a half before. And then I'll watch it. And I'll watch it at a minute and a half. And wait for 30 seconds and then bid. But I was sweating, man. I had that terrible thought that it was just going to get people were going to start bidding on it and it was just going to go through the fucking roof.
So you won it.
Yeah.
What were your immediate thoughts or reactions, feelings after you officially won 481 poundage of VHS?
Pure ecstasy, baby. Pure ecstasy. Hey, Mike, think of the happiest day of your life.
It's easy. It was just a week ago when you won the VHS.
Yep. And that was, you didn't even win it.
I didn't even
I
win
won it. Yeah, I was very excited. I was very aware that I had just won it and I needed to to actually go and pick it up now and figure out how to maneuver it in my house. And I thought about how Kate might get mad at me, and she already knew about it, that I was bidding on it, but just the amount of tapes, I didn't know if it would. They're all in my office. I didn't know if they were gonna like go out of my office into the common area.
Yep.
Where Kate might have to be involved with them, but it didn't, so that's good.
All right. Next, I'm gonna head up to the night before pickup. Anything
Okay.
you want to share before that moment?
So I after I'd won, I was trying to figure out, because I had to schedule an appointment to pick it up. So I was talking to you a little bit about this, but I was trying to strategically go like figure out when I could pay to kind of line it up so I could use one of my off days or like a further off day. I was thinking about doing it because we're getting together
March
next week.
19th.
Yeah.
We're getting
next
together
week.
March 19th through the weekend.
Yeah, so I was trying to be like, ooh, if I wait like 7 days to pay for it, then I got another 7 days to schedule it, and then I could like push it out further. But I was far too excited. So I had to
So
go
he
down.
went, what, you sat on it for what, like 3 days?
3 days, I think, yeah. And then I was like,
And I gotta go see these
I gotta
things.
go get it. And Totes was like, ooh, I was talking about like maybe getting it on that Friday.
Yep.
And Totes was like, oh, I have that day off. I can come
That would've been awesome.
help you. That would have been awesome. But yeah, it worked out like that. My addiction took me to Monday instead.
Actually, yeah, before we go to the night before, how did you schedule the pickup? Is it all online, or do you call
Yeah.
and talk to someone?
No, it was all online. So when I went to pay for it, it like had me schedule a pickup time
Okay,
as well,
cool.
which I didn't know how that worked either because I've never picked up anything.
Yeah. And then what? You just get some kind of like generic directions of where to go to pick this up, or does someone get in touch with you then?
Yeah, I got some directions via email.
Okay, like an individual or an automated thing? Did it feel personal?
It didn't feel personal. No,
Okay.
it felt like something that it was just like a form they had that they
It's
copied
like,
and pasted.
hey, Mark, congratulations.
We've been sitting on this thing hoping someone would take it home.
Yeah, the
Bring
right
it to a
person.
good home.
All right, let's head to the night before.
Yeah.
Going to bed. What was that like?
I had to work that day
Okay.
until 7, I believe 7 p.m. So going to bed was I was excited. I didn't really have that much trouble sleeping, but I scheduled the rental for 7 a.m., which I don't know if I would have done that now. But I got up. I scheduled it for 7 a.m., so I had to get up, and I don't have a car, so I had to walk to the place, and I wanted to get have coffee and just get up and not rush. So I got up. I set my alarm for 5:30, and I'm really terrible at waking up, so it's 5:30, 5:45, 6 o'clock. Those are all my alarms. And then got in bed and drifted away, baby.
No problem. No real problem sleeping or falling asleep, I guess.
I don't think so. I think I fell asleep 10 or 11.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
All right, let's go to waking up in the morning. Just jump right out of bed, or did you hit that snooze?
So I am really bad at waking up. This morning, jumped right out of bed. Jumped right out of bed.
Just you jumped out of bed and you realized you were fully dressed already, and you just fucking went.
It was like I was 10 years old again, jumping up ready. No, 6 years old, ready for Christmas morning.
So awesome.
Yup.
So awesome.
Just ran down the stairs. But 38-year-old Mark got up, drank some coffee, and was like, yeah.
All right, heading to pick up you decided on a minivan.
Yep, I got a minivan.
Anything interesting happening from the time of picking up the van to arriving to pick up the tapes?
Not really. So
Pretty straightforward.
It was pretty straightforward. I got there at 7. They
Right on the
helped me
dot.
out. Like 5 minutes before. It was perfect. I timed it perfect, baby. I had to wait for a couple minutes for them to open the door because that's when they opened. And actually, okay. So I got in. They gave me the. They started talking to me, doing the paperwork. All of a sudden, I hear this They have at Avis fucking car rental. They have those
Was that a
old
printer?
fucking printers. They have those old printers with the old paper that all the paper is connected and it's got the dots on the edge.
Yeah.
They have those. It's insane.
Would that be a dot matrix printer?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Is that where the dots come from and the term dot matrix?
I don't know what a dot matrix printer is, but I know it's the old printer. It's the first printers I ever saw as a kid.
Yeah.
The ones we had in the computer lab.
Yep.
And I don't know how those things still hook up to computers nowadays. You gotta have to buy specific hardware for your computer to take one of those things.
Maybe the computers are just as old.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking, what Windows are they running that they can?
Yep.
They can use those printers. Oh my god.
So what was it? Like something you had to sign, or was it for something else that
It's just what they print everything out of. Yeah, it was like what the car rental agreement and my receipt and stuff. Like it's all on that. It's
you
fucking
literally just
crazy.
like waiting for it to print? Like just sitting there?
Yeah, you hear the yeah.
That's
just
funny.
waiting it. Yeah,
Oh man. All right.
and they have two different ones. This is going way too deep on this printer shit. But they had one that was just regular paper, and then they had one printer that had like the carbon paper.
Yeah.
So it's like regular paper, carbon paper, and then like a copy paper. It's fucking great, dude. Love it.
I mean, it's very fitting for the day as a whole.
Right? I was
Like,
gonna
you
say
just step back into the 1990s here.
right. Getting a minivan, getting my minivan, get hearing that
Yeah.
printer, going to pick up VHS.
Dude,
That's
that's
perfect.
back when minivans were cool, back when printers were cool, back when a pallet full of VHS was cool. I mean, that's still cool.
I don't know if that was ever cool. If
That's still
anything, it's
cool.
cool now.
Yeah. Oh, come on. As a kid, if you had a pallet full of VHS, that'd be fucking awesome.
Be awesome. I was thinking, now that I've driven this van, fucking minivans are sick, dude.
They're not bad.
They
I
are
mean,
nice.
I'm not getting one anytime soon, but they're not bad. I've known that for a while.
They got the bucket seats and the bench seats, and
Yeah.
all of them can fold down into the bottom,
Yeah,
so you
dude.
have like a flatbed.
You got buco storage in a van.
Buco storage, man.
I'll tell you,
can
they're just
fit-
kind of fun to drive too.
I bet you could fit 1,000 pounds of tape in there.
I'm gonna take your word for that.
Uh,
All right, you got the van.
Yep.
You're pulling up. Describe for us what it was like when you got there. Give us the lay of the land
Yeah.
and any feelings that you were experiencing at this
Yep.
moment, at this point.
Yep. So the first feelings I had a bunch of stuff that I was going to donate to Goodwill. And the first feeling I had when I read the sign that says we don't take donations at this facility was shit. I got a lot of stuff that I'm going to donate. How am I going to fill all this? So panic, I guess, was the first.
Panic,
The first.
panic sets in. Man,
a
this
little
story's got it all.
Yeah, a little bit. It's got it all, baby. A little bit of panic set in. But I was still pretty certain I could fit everything. And I just took some maneuvering.
How'd the place look?
It looked like a fucking warehouse.
Just a warehouse. A lot
Yeah.
of people there, a lot of workers, or
A lot of
people running the show?
cars. A lot of cars. Some people in the parking lot like smoking in their car and just in their car waiting to go into work or on their break or something.
I remember those days of taking my breaks in my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here. Just go
Yeah.
sit by myself for 15
Get
minutes.
me away from this place. Yeah. But it was like your typical warehouse, not really much else around. There's no trees anywhere, so it was super windy. Yeah. It was also really warm, like unseasonably warm. I think it was like 60 plus degrees on that day. Which at first I was like, great, this is awesome. This is going to be easy. But I was sweating my ass off.
Yeah. Then you had to get to work.
Yeah,
Then
I had to
then
get
the
to
fun
work.
was over and it was time to work.
Yeah, yeah. But I had to go, when I got there, I got in the parking lot. The directions brought me to where I needed to go. I found it easy. But then I got into the building, which was just a door on the side. And it was a very small area that was very informal. It's like a work environment, basically. Not like a waiting room at all. And there's no desk. It was just like, it's just like I walked in the side door or something.
Were
And then-
people like could you see people sorting stuff, maybe pricing stuff, going through anything, or
Nope. I was near like a locker room and possibly like a break room. I didn't really look in there. And then like an entrance to the loading dock. And there wasn't really anyone in the loading dock that I could see. And someone right away like came up and was like, hey, do you got a pickup? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
And they're like,
okay.
what's your name? Or no, they didn't even ask my name. They're like, okay, I'm going to get someone to help you. And then I was waiting there for like 5 minutes.
You didn't just say I'm the VHS guy.
Yeah. Hey, my name's Cassette King. What do you got for me?
So then what? How'd you get in front of your tapes?
Okay, so the lady came out and she's like, okay, you got to pick up what's your name. Took my info and she's like, okay, go over by the garage door over there and we'll bring it out. I'm like, cool. So I went over there, waited another 5 minutes or so, and then I see that door opening up, and there was no scale picture besides the palette and the box, you know. There wasn't like somebody standing next to it in the picture. I didn't really know how big it was.
Mm-hmm.
And poundage is a little weird for scale for me.
Yep.
So they pull this thing out and they set her down. I'm like, hell yeah. I look at it and all the ones on top were the same as the picture, and I'm like, hell yeah. Because we were talking about people skimming.
Yep.
I would have never known. They didn't weigh it or anything in front of me.
So you're in front of it now.
Yep.
Was it bigger or smaller than you were imagining?
It was taller than I imagined.
Okay.
It was like up to my rib cage, basically.
Okay.
Standing up. I'm 6 feet, and it was taller than my legs. And a little past my belly button.
Like, were you taken aback by it? Like, oh shit, this is more than I was expecting? Or was it kind of what you were expecting?
I saw it. I think it was kind of what I was expecting. I saw it and I'm like, I can fit this.
Now, again, it was in a Gaylord. That is the technical term of this box.
Yep.
So if you've worked with Gaylords before, perhaps you can have a fair understanding of what this was like.
Yep. It's basically like the size of a pallet cube.
Yeah.
Like if you took a pallet on the ground and then two up and two on the sides and one on the top, it was like that big.
The loading process.
Mm-hmm.
What was your process and how long did it take?
So I had 4 plastic bins from other moves that I had done. And then I work at a butcher shop, so I had about 6 or 7 big boxes to load these babies up. But I immediately just started grabbing movies and putting them in these boxes, and like not sorting them, but just getting them organized in boxes and getting them out.
Like organizing them so they're neatly stacked. Or organizing them by what they are in any way, like
just neatly stacked.
Okay.
I did because there's like regular VHS tapes and then there's like clamshell like Disney VHS tapes.
Yep.
I separated those because those just stacked better on their own.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I just started filling them up, baby.
How long do you think it took?
I think it took an hour.
Okay. Just nonstop.
About an hour nonstop.
No, you didn't go bum any smokes and take a smoke break in the van or anything.
Hey Mike, when you got a VHS pallet to unload, you don't take breaks.
There's no breaks.
There's no breaks.
No breaks till the job is done.
So the big thing is that I had only seen the top on the pictures.
Yep.
So I was like excited to see like, past that, what's this? You got the potatoes or you got the salad on top. I want to get down to the meat and potatoes, baby.
Were you
That's
looking
what I
at?
was excited about.
Were you looking at each one as you were stacking them?
I definitely was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Any? What do you remember of any tapes where you're just like, oh hell yeah?
I said that a lot. As I was taking them out, I was thinking, man, these are way better and less dirty and like much better than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be horrible, like crushed and broken and dirty and roachy and buggy. Like I thought it was going to be bad. And they were pretty good. Like just as good as any other movie I'd gotten in the past.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought. You're loading up.
Yeah. We were talking about like any favorites that I had.
Oh yeah. Did you audibly say, "Oh hell yeah," or was
I
that
think
all
I did.
internal? Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to tell when I'm by myself and like really excited about stuff, but I'm pretty sure I went, "Oh hell yeah," a couple times. Oh sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Were there other people picking stuff up?
No,
Okay. Did you feel rushed in any way?
not at all.
Cool. You had the whole place to yourself.
Yeah, they brought it out of the warehouse, set it on this like ramp, like just outside the garage door, and then shut the garage door. There's two guys that like got in the truck that was parked right next to that and left and came back, but they were like cool. They weren't like trying to do anything.
Did you tell anybody when you were done, or did you just
I
peel the
didn't.
hell out of there?
I peeled out, baby. I peeled the H out of there.
Oh man.
But
Yeah,
I gotta say, as I was getting lower and lower in the bin, I was having trouble reaching them. Like
did you get in the bin?
I
In
did
the
not.
box.
I did not end up needing to get into the box, but it was deep, man. A shorter person than I would not have been able to get all those out.
Did you have to tip it?
I didn't have to tip it. No.
Okay.
I had to stand on the pallet and like reach way
in.
down in there. Mm-hmm. But I did not have to tip it or cut it or anything. I was hoping I didn't have to cut it because I'm sure they could use that again.
What was at the bottom? Any just debris of any kind, like even just
Yeah.
like dust, crumbs,
Yeah.
bits of things?
Crumbs, dust. There was towards the bottom there were random DVDs as well, like case DVDs. There were empty boxes of things like VHS or DVD, or there was a few audio cassettes, like broken audio cassette cases. There was one of those bracelets, like a woven plastic bracelet that they used to have in the 90s too,
Yep.
which I thought was fun. There was like a notebook that I left.
You left it. Did you look
Yeah, I
at it?
left
Did you page through it?
Yeah,
See
it
if
was
there were
like
any
a.
good notes.
Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh man.
I did not. It was just like a kid's notebook. I probably should have looked through it.
I should have just paged through it real quick.
Yeah,
It could have.
But it was-
Who knows whose notebook that was? You know.
yeah. Maybe
Could've
there
been
was like a
anybody's.
treasure map in there. Could have been a
Treasure map?
Treasure map.
Maybe some like Bitcoin keys. Who knows?
What's a Bitcoin key?
like the codes to your encryption keys.
Oh,
It could have been.
okay.
It could have been the key to someone's Bitcoin.
I didn't even think of that. It was
Yeah,
kids.
you didn't
thing,
think
so
of
I
it,
didn't
yeah.
even. I didn't even think of it.
I
I
mean,
took basically everything but that and the bracelet and whatever garbage was on the bottom.
anything. So anything else you want to say before we leave the warehouse?
Yeah. So it was hot, so I was sweating my ass off by the end of it, just from like leaning over and picking up boxes and placing and bending over and stuff. But also I did not wear gloves, and by the end of it, my hands were pretty dirty. So next time I'm gonna bring gloves.
Did you find a place to wash your hands there, or did you leave and head
I
out?
left.
Okay.
I left and went to the gas station.
All right. So you'd rented this nice
Beauty.
van.
Yeah, a silver bullet, I called it.
I assume you had it for the whole day.
Yeah, I got it at 7 and I had it until 6 p.m. That was when I had to return it by.
All right. What'd you do with that nice juicy van after the pickup?
Oh man. I just got on the main street, opened both the doors,
You're
both
cruising
the
for
back
chicks.
doors, cruising chicks, man. Hey, you want to go watch a movie?
You on a
I was-
VHS and chill?
Yeah. Hey, you want to get in my juicy van? Chill. Sounds creepy.
Yeah, that one was a little
That
creepy,
one was
dude.
bad.
That one was creepy.
Yeah. Anytime you say, "Hey, you want to get in my van," is creepy.
That's There's no win in that one.
No. But I drove that fucking van over to 2 other Goodwills and a Value Village. And I made my mark in that town. Oh, man.
What'd you do?
So first I had to go donate the shit that I needed to donate still.
Yep.
So the address for that one was on the warehouse. So I ran over to that one real quick, donated it. Then I went inside.
So did some dude think you were just dropping off 481 poundage of VHS, and you're like, no, don't touch those, don't touch them.
Before I even opened the door, I go, I got a few things. Not everything in here I'm donating. So I opened the door and I just start piling things in. He didn't really say anything. He didn't like ask about it at all.
Man, how do you not ask about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it a kid?
No, he was about my age. He said he was still fucked up from the time change.
Okay. He's probably thinking about it later that day. Like, did I really just see that?
Yeah. I go, oh man, that sucks. When did you get to work today? He's like, 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that sucks, dude.
10 o'clock.
Being nice, but thinking, oh man, 10 o'clock's not that early.
Yeah, right.
But it's a tough job, I'm sure. And I'm sure he's up late.
Yeah.
But him aside, I donated my shit, basked in the glory of having a van full of VHS tapes, and then went into the Goodwill.
And you said to the dude, hey man, you got any VHS in there?
Oh, yeah, those sounded just like me.
Yeah.
I took the piece of grass out of my mouth. I was like, howdy, partner. I hear you got VHS up your way. So I went in and looked. They didn't have anything good. And I had just touched 1,000 VHS or whatever. So I was pretty sure I knew what I all had. So I was looking for things that I didn't. That one did not have anything, but I did find a VCR that worked, that turned on at least. So I scooped that baby up.
So you scooped up a VHS at the first Goodwill you stopped at.
Yep.
Tight.
1,000 tapes in the car, 1 VCR. Yep.
Did you buy anything else at any of these other places?
Yep.
All right.
So I went to a Value Village. I was honestly looking for a CRT TV, like a bigger CRT TV, like a 19-inch or bigger. Because VCRs are optimized for 480i, which is what CRT TVs are.
Okay.
Or like older CRT TVs are. Some of the flatter, newer ones might be more, but I wanted something like that. But after going to the first one, I think I had remembered that Goodwill doesn't take those because they have like mercury and shit in them.
Okay.
You know, or like toxic shit, so they don't take them. So I remember that. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not gonna look for those anymore.
Yeah.
So I went to the Value Village, another thrift store, and they had so many VHS.
Ooh.
Most I've ever seen in a brick and mortar thrift store, like straight up thrift store. They had like 3 different places where they were too. Like, man, I was like, holy shit, I'm just gonna, and they were $1 each. I'm like, I'm grabbing all these, or like I'm grabbing all the ones that I want. Like even the maybes I'm grabbing. So I walked out of that place with 18 movies. Lots of good ones.
And no problem fitting that into the van.
Absolutely not. Just those ones are just kind of hucked on top.
You did post pictures of the van haul in the Discord, right?
Yep.
Okay. If anybody wants to see what it looked like all loaded up, check out that Discord.
Check out that Discord, baby. Yep. And then after that, I went to another Goodwill further south. And that one had a fuck ton of VHS too, so I grabbed them.
Clean them out. The whole city.
I took a bunch of them. I got like 18 of them. Again, like, so I ended up between the two thrift stores, I got like 36 more movies. But just to give you a little comparison there, 36 movies, $1 each, $37, $38 with tax. $38 for 36 movies. That pallet, 481 pounds for $50.
Yeah.
Now that's a deal.
Your CPT is all out of whack now because you went on this shopping spree.
No, I'm not counting those.
Well, still.
It's all separate.
Whatever.
Those are personal.
That's your purse. Those are going into your personal collection.
I got them in a box over here. I wouldn't have D2 or D3 without those.
Oh, see, dude, you tricked us. I thought you got that in the hall.
I didn't trick you at all.
You
I
tricked
did get
me.
it in the hall.
You just said you're keeping them different.
Shut up.
Well,
I already
D2,
have-
D3, Mighty Ducks.
I already
great
have
movies.
a box. I already have a box that are full of keepers, which is, it might be 50 movies
Awesome.
already. And I've only been through 2. So I got 9 more cases to go.
So getting back on track with the flow here. Did you, after that Goodwill, hit up any more?
No, after that one, it was starting to get late. And I was like, I've spent a lot of money today. I had lunch. I'm just going to go home. I think it was like 2 by that point.
Okay.
2 or 3.
Do you want to take it to when you got home, or anything happened before that?
No, nothing happened. No weird shit driving or anything. Just made it home.
So now that you've arrived home and you've put them all in boxes, I imagine the unload was a lot easier than loading.
So
But how long did that take?
So you'd think that.
I would have thought that, I guess.
And I had told you that my apartment building had a flatbed cart.
Yep.
Nowhere to be found.
Oh, no.
I looked everywhere in my building that I thought it could be. There's 7 floors and a basement. I looked on every floor, didn't find it.
Oh, no.
I looked in the loading dock. I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. So I'm like, oh, fuck. How am I going to do this? So I ended up finding a like cart dolly, like, you know, the like 4 square of wood with 4 wheels on it.
Yep.
So I ended up using that and like stacked 3 or 4 boxes on those. So I had to do that and go up and come back down and all that. And there's stairs and elevators and entryways, and it took a little longer than I had hoped. But I would say there it probably took like 45 minutes. Not quite as long, 30 to 45.
Okay.
But
That's a
what I
bummer,
did, man.
but
it's a bummer.
At least you weren't hauling them up one box at a time.
Yeah,
Something.
That would have been bad.
All right. You want to tell us listeners what's your overall plan here? Are you, you planning to watch them all? Are you selling them, cleaning them, repairing them?
Yeah.
Where are you going with it?
So right now, my plan is to go through all of them, one box at a time, and clean all of them. So sanitize. I have some sanitizing wipes that I'm using, gloves. Go through it, clean them all up. Find any of them that are broken and fix them if I want to keep them. Or like I'll determine whether I want to fix them or not, depending how bad they are. And then separate them into keepers and sellers. And then I'm going to try to sell the ones that I don't want. And I already have, there's a lot of duplicates, so I'm definitely going to have some to sell. And decent ones to sell, you know? Not just the fucking workout tapes and educational war documentaries that I have on VHS now.
That's a good idea. Any standouts? I'm going to list a couple that stood out to me.
Okay.
As you know, the Buns of Steel. Thought
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Jesus of Nazareth.
Yep. Yep.
I am a Packer fan, so seeing Packers Super Bowl champions, Super Bowl 31, that's a
Yeah.
keeper. That's
Yep.
a keeper. That's a good one.
And so I host a Discord movie night every Tuesday, and for the first 15 minutes, like at 9:15 I start, and I play just whatever for 15 minutes, and then at 9:30 I play the movie that we're watching that night. But I have so much content for those 15 minutes now.
Dude.
Workout tapes, how to dance tapes, how fucking Super Bowl, Green Bay Packers Super Bowl highlights, sports bloopers.
All those sports bloopers on tape were always the best.
Yep. I have a Charlie Brown, like a football Charlie Brown episode that was sponsored by Shell gas station. You could get it from Shell gas station. And I have one of those now. Like, what the fuck? I have so much of that now. So silver lining, I'll probably do that for this pre-content and then sell it.
Have you considered extending pre-content to 9 o'clock instead of 9:15?
I haven't yet, but I could definitely fill that time.
You've got the time, or you've got the content for the time, but
I've
do you
got
have the
content
time?
for the time. Yep. I've also debated, like, I love, you know how when you go to see a movie, it's like trailers or like trivia or like something beforehand.
Yep.
And then there's like the whatever theater you're at, there's like an advertisement for the theater. I've been like debating doing one of those, like VGW Productions presents VHS Theater.
Love it, dude. I think you should do that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it yet, or like how
Okay.
I would do it yet, but I want to like have like a little couple minute video that leads into the movie every night,
Yeah.
or just like cutting together these old tapes into some more official pre-content, I guess. Yeah.
So I did notice you seem to be coming down with a little bit of something.
Yeah, I am.
Do
My
you
throat
think
hurts.
it's related at all to the stuff you brought into your home?
You know what? Next time, I'm going to wear a mask, because I don't know if I caught something at the facility of like the dust in the fucking, breathing in the dust from the Gaylord,
Yep.
or all the fucking dust on this stuff. But also there was a massive change in temperature the last couple days, so
That's true
could be-
too.
It could be some seasonal sickness.
Could just be seasonal.
Yeah.
Could be
Like,
anything, dude. Germs like to get you any
germs
which
be
way.
Here. Yep. Germs be everywhere.
Um,
But again, like I said before, next time gloves and a mask when I'm picking it up, at least.
Yep.
Maybe
The-
when I'm cleaning it too. I've been wearing gloves for cleaning it now.
the mask would be interesting just to see if the outside of the mask is dirty when you're done.
Yeah, like breathing it, like
Yeah.
where my mouth is, like where the air is going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
All right, I just have a couple more here, Mark. Just
Yeah,
a couple more
yeah.
questions for you.
Sure.
So you have a partner named Kate.
Yeah.
What was her reaction the first you told her about the idea?
So she thought it was ridiculous as well at first. But I had not even told her until I was more on like the, I might get this.
Kind of lead into placing a bid. Yep.
Yep. She thought it was ridiculous, and her first thought was, where are you going to put these?
Mm-hmm. I think
Which
that's a
is-
fair thought.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's fair of her to ask me. But she's also very supportive. So if she was like, if this makes you happy, then do it. And I feel very lucky to have that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Supports me in my addictions.
Can you tell me how the conversation went when you told her that you won it?
They were not. She wasn't like super. She wasn't as excited as I am.
Sure,
Let me tell
sure.
you that.
Right.
It was more. I feel like it was more of like some nervous support you know?
Uh-huh.
You know when someone's like like when they're nervous and they kind of laugh a little bit, but they don't really say anything.
Do you think she's just like processing it like, okay,
I think she was processing it.
bringing home the poundage?
Yeah, she was I'm sure she was worried about how many movies is going to be and where they're going to be and how long it's going to take me to sell them and how long they're going to be around and shit like that.
Did you tell her that night when you won? Like when you knew you officially won?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, moments after I won. I think I was right next to her when I won.
Okay. Was she like right there watching you as you're like refreshing or watching it come to an end?
I did not tell her that it was coming to an end at that point. I was very focused though, and she was just like watching TV or on her phone or something in bed, and I think I looked over at her and I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was along the lines of either "I'm a golden god" or or "It's mine" or something, or like "I've done it." Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
One more for Kate.
Sure.
When did she see it in person?
I was home before she got home.
Like, did you have it all unloaded already by the time she had any sight of it?
Yeah. So when I got home, we have this like cart for, I don't know, like a big foldable cart that we use for like taking out the garbage and laundry and shit like that. But it was full of all the loose tapes that I couldn't fit in any of the boxes, plus the ones I got at the thrift store, and I hadn't had organized those yet into other boxes. So those were just like out in the living room. And that's the first thing she saw, but I don't think she really noticed it right away.
Uh-huh.
And then like when she came in, I immediately told her like, "Hey, I got it." I might have been cleaning them too, like had a box like sitting on the couch just cleaning them.
Any notable reaction?
Nothing great. Just like anxious support,
There it is.
I think.
Okay, you got him.
Just anxious support, yeah. Like, oh my God, you fucking did it.
Okay, obviously just thinking of this now, but this would have been awesome if you knew when she was getting home. So you just took a bunch of tapes and like threw them all over like a trail from the elevator to your room, just
my
like
God, that
what
would
you're
be
dropping along the
So
way.
funny. And I actually thought about it after I'd already gotten all of them in the van. I thought about dumping out all of them just into the van. And then also when I got home, dumping them all out onto the floor like in a big pile.
The pile would be awesome, but yeah, dude, once you've got it like neatly packed. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I thought that would have set me back a few hours probably.
Yeah.
It would have been funny though.
All right.
Would have been worth it.
So now that you've got excursion number 1 out of the way,
Yeah.
you texted me this morning
Yeah.
that there are now more pallets available to bid on.
Yep. Which I am a little sour about, actually, because if they would have told me that there were more pallets, I would have absolutely bought another one on the spot.
Yeah, that does suck.
I definitely could have fit it, and I definitely would have bought it.
That CPT would have been halved, dude.
It would have
It's
been half.
already a sick deal, but it would have already been halved just by like, hey, I'll take another one.
Another $50, no more rental fee, like no other rental fee, just like a straight $50 for another fucking 500 pounds of movies. And then I have a half ton. I'd have a half ton.
That's a half ton.
I could say that I have a half ton of movies.
We're not even talking poundage anymore. We're talking tonnage.
Tonnage,
It's a half ton, baby.
Yeah, we've moved from pounds to kilos, baby. That's not.
No.
I don't think that's how it works.
For
But
our friends north of the border.
yeah, yeah. I don't truly understand how they do that because they say they use like feet and inches, but then they use kilometers also.
Hey,
I don't
Mark.
know when the switch happens.
Nobody knows what the hell they're doing up there. all
Yeah,
right?
they know, and that's all that
They
matters.
know.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
But
go.
yeah.
You go.
I was gonna say I have been trying not to look at any VHS since I got this because I'm like, I need to focus on this. I need to not let my addiction take hold. And today I was at work and I was just like, well,
You
maybe I'll
started
just look at it.
You started shaking.
I started itching my neck and I felt the weight of my phone in my pocket a little more. And I'm like, maybe I'll check. And I look and I'm scrolling and it's like, I'm scrolling and I see Disney movie after Disney movie after Disney movie. And all of a sudden, boom, 479-pound pallets from the same place. I'm like, oh, fuck. I think I immediately sent that to you.
Well,
And
walk.
And then I kept looking, and there was 2 other ones. So there's 3 total. Like, it was the same reaction that I had when I first saw the first one. It was like, oh my God, this is a joke. And then immediately it turned into the time frame that it took me to go from joke to I'm kind of serious about this was way shorter. It was like a couple hours where I'm like, oh, maybe I could do this though.
See, now you've made the trip and you know you could probably fit 2 in the one van. So you can keep that CPT low. That's
God,
cost per
Mike, I hadn't
tape.
even thought of that.
Also, hear me out. Hear me out. You've said it. You've already said it. We still got the video game weekend coming up next weekend.
See, that's the big thing is that you're already taking me to places where I don't really want to be. And I can feel it inside my head going, well, maybe.
You kind of want to be there, though.
I know, but I literally am surrounded by movies and I've never sold anything on eBay before. So I still have to unload all these tapes and to put twice this many tapes in my house again.
Dude, maybe you could
Out of control.
maybe you could sell it by the poundage on a marketplace ad. People probably in your city want it. They just didn't want to have to travel to go get it.
True.
You're in a higher, bigger population city now.
True.
It's right there.
The mystery box.
Yeah,
It's all a
mystery box.
I mean, I've seen them. I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace, and I've wanted them.
Yeah, so you couple it with the trip because I think your plan is to rent
Definitely.
a vehicle.
I already have. Yeah,
Okay.
it's already there.
Is it a van?
No,
Okay, well I'm sure it's
but
easy
I
to
know
swap
for
out.
sure. I know for sure I can fit one in, and I could probably swap out. Stop doing this, dude.
Dude, last one. I know you're worried about Kate's reaction to this, right? If you were
Yeah.
to get another one. All you got to do is when you arrive home with another van's worth of VHS, just be like, Kate, honey, you're not going to believe what I found just chilling on the side of the road.
Side of the fucking road. A whole nother Gaylord.
It's a cold Gaylord.
A whole nother Gaylord of VHS. What do
Primo.
you think? What do you
Primo.
think, babe?
I mean, it can't just leave it there.
I can't leave it. Kate, Kate, if you found a Gaylord of materials on the side of the road, like yarn, if you saw a Gaylord of yarn on the side of the road, would you pass that up? You wouldn't.
You just ponder it. You ponder it. The smart thing
Out of
is
control, Mike.
start selling, see how that process goes. If you find you're moving them quicker than you thought, then maybe start looking for pallets again.
I literally have 2 days to decide on this pallet.
No, on this
One
one.
of them is
yeah,
done.
on this one. I'm just saying the smart thing before you're buying another Gaylord of VHS, see how long it takes to start selling some of these.
Yep. I think
That's the
I
smart
have
thing.
to.
I'm not telling you to be smart though. And nowhere did I say, "Hey, Mark, be smart about this."
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm already not smart about this, getting this many movies at once. But
Or
Mike,
maybe you are, dude. Maybe they'll be like flying like hotcakes, selling like
it's
hotcakes.
the FOMO, dude. The FOMO is so strong thinking that I could get like some fucking golden gems. But now that I already have one, I feel like I have hit a place where I have most of the very common movies.
Right.
So the next one is probably going to be so many of those same movies.
Right.
So getting them in another palette is not a good idea for me as someone that wants movies and not trying to start a business selling movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm selling them because I have too many of them and duplicates.
Well, I mean, I like the idea of selling, the thrill of it too. Just like, hey, let's either break even with this, where you get to keep the tapes that you wanted.
If I can break even, that would be amazing.
Even better if you made a few bucks, dude. Then you can put it towards more purchases.
If I made a few bucks, then I could do it again.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and like so I'm hoping that selling actually goes pretty quick and smooth. Just
we'll
so
see.
like maybe you will buy another pallet because hey, it wasn't hard to get rid of them, and then it's mystery box time again.
It makes me wonder how many pallets of those they have in their facility.
Yeah, like
Because they just loaded up. They put one in the chamber and shot it out my way, and then they just put 3 more in.
maybe like I don't know. Do you think stuff gets sent there? Like this is a
probably.
warehouse for a bunch of Goodwills that like all right, start selling them auction
That is,
bulk style.
from what I know of, that is like a regional on shopgoodwill.com. It's a regional hub for like a bunch of Goodwills in the area. So things go there and then they sell it on goodwill.com and ship it out.
Maybe, I mean, it's possible that they were there in the shop or in the warehouse and they all came as like one load and they just hadn't gotten around to listing it, like going through the stuff. Or maybe they just get it every few weeks and they pop more pallets up now. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe Goodwill Company, National Goodwill, had a bunch of them and they were like, hey, send them this way. We'll get rid of them.
So the one you bought, you were the only bidder. But on one of those 3, there was active bidding going on.
Yeah.
And it was more. Ooh, did you see what it ended at?
I did.
What did it end at? I think I saw 79 this morning. Did I see that?
At 76 this morning.
Okay.
And when I checked it before
you flipped that 6 and 9.
Yep. And when it ended, 101, baby.
101. Okay.
Someone must have bid 100 and someone just 101 them.
Yep.
Fucking Price is Right, bitch.
I bet it was Totes. I bet Totes.
I
Totes
honestly,
wants in on this.
after he said he was close to it, I was like, oh man, is Totes getting in on this? Getting in on this ching, ching, ching.
Man. That's it from me, dude. That's all I got as far as wanting you to take me through this journey.
Yeah. I mean, it was a journey for sure. And I don't get really, I keep saying this and I hope I don't sound like a grumpy old man or a sad old man, but I don't get excited about a lot of stuff anymore because I'm older, like I don't have that childhood wonder and that innocent, like, excitement for things anymore because I've seen a lot of things already. But this brought some fucking excitement into my life. That's may awesome. Not have been the best decision of my life. It may not have been the best use of my money, but I feel like this is probably one of the stupider things I've ever spent my money on, but it made me excited. And if the amount of money that I spent on this is enough to make me excited, then I will do it all the time. Because it was great.
Now, in the end, it's not cheap, but I also don't think it was like a break the bank kind of thing. Even if you kept every one of them, aside from the storage, I think the storage is really the only
storage
problem.
Is the tough part. Yeah.
Like I think this experience was, again, I'm not going through the experience, but I love hearing about it.
I loved it that like you weren't the only one either. Like people were like unwarranted asking about it. Like, hey, when does it end? Hey, did you get it? Like, hey, how? What do you think? Like, it's great.
So you got to have an experience, and most experiences cost money these days. That's just a fact of life, man. It's just a fact of life.
True.
And you
Fact
got
of
to
life,
bring
baby.
joy to all of us too by bringing us along with you.
Yeah.
Keeping us a part of it.
I'm glad that everyone was so supportive of it and like excited about it, because I've definitely
It's
been
awesome.
in like, I've had friend groups or like communities where they would have been like, oh, that's stupid. Don't do that. That's fucking stupid.
You're stupid.
Yeah. Nobody said that. Not one person said it.
I think everybody wanted to buy it, but you were the only
Everyone
one.
wanted to see me buy it.
You were the only one to put your foot forward and do
Yeah.
it.
I'm a trailblazer.
No, it was like a giant mystery box for all of us. So, like,
Yeah. Yeah, because people were asking, like, oh, did you get it? And, oh, the one thing, so, another thing. Moon.
plays Moon.
So, before
forget
this, Moon, this one's coming for you, bud. Before this, I went to a local record store that has movies, and I found a copy of Scream 1, 2, and 3, which are great finds. Like, found them for not too expensive. Horror movies are very hard to find. All three of them in one place is crazy. So I picked those up. Got it home. Scream 1 was dirty as fuck. It had like a dead roach in it. There was like roach juice, oil in it. It was
Cool.
fucking gross. I had to clean it all out. And then I play it. I wanted to clean it before I played it. And I play it, and there's on the bottom, it's just scrolling. This is a demo tape. If you have paid money for this, then please call for copyright, whatever.
Wow.
But it was like a screener tape that you're not supposed to sell. So this fucking thing was scrolling throughout the movie, and then the quality of it was just awful. Like the sound was really bad, and the screen was kind of like jumpy. Really bad.
Do you think that's worth some money being a tape like that, or no? Does
Not
that
in
make
that
it
condition.
make it because it's more rare?
Maybe if it was clean, but in that condition, absolutely not. It's like basically unwatchable.
But maybe as a collector type piece? No? I don't
Maybe.
know. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Maybe down the line more when they're way less common. But at the beginning of the day, I think Moon said, I hope you get a legit copy of Scream. And in the bottom of the Gaylord, reach down, unearth, just a cherry copy of Scream. Just fucking beautiful, dude. And I immediately took a picture and sent it to him. And I'm like, you willed it into existence. Yeah. So thanks. Thank you, Moon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Should we call it quits here?
Yeah, let's call it quits. Man, that was a long one.
That was a long one. We knew it was going to be, but that's why it's a VHS special.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not
a
a normal
VHS
pod.
special.
It's not normal potty time.
Yeah.
It's a VHS
And
special.
I appreciate you getting in here with the hard hitting questions too.
Oh, yeah.
Like a young like a real fucking reporter.
Yeah, like a young Deborah Walters.
Like a young Deborah Walters.
Everyone knows that was the better Walters journalist.
That was the proper one.
That was the good one.
Barbara sold out. Deborah's the
Yep.
real fucking
Yep.
the Riz reporter.
A lot of people don't know about Deborah,
No.
but yeah, it's the real reporter there.
She's the fucking hard hitter. Yeah.
All right. Next podcast, we'll be back with our normal format of
Yep.
who knows what we're talking about.
Who knows what we're going to talk
Who
about?
knows?
It's probably not going to be VHS unless I give you a slight update. But
Yeah,
maybe
probably an
I'll-
update. Maybe we'll even recap this podcast a little bit.
Oh my god, that's so meta, Mike.
Who knows, dude? Who knows? All right. Till next time, my name's Mike.
My name's Mark.
We're Video Game Weekend.
Good night, sweet prince.
Hello,
This episode of the Video Game Weekend podcast is brought to you by Video Game Weekend. It is produced and mixed by Video Game Weekend and edited by Video Game Weekend. The Video Game Weekend podcast is a Video Game Weekend production made in whole by Video Game Weekend.
Yeah.
Can't do this with you smiling there.
Oh, okay. You want me to frown?
Yeah.